tonight we're here at the Best Western Space Shuttle Inn in Titusville, Florida. And we're staying here for one night, get the room for about $80 total. Let's go take a look at a room here. One thing that is interesting is this hotel actually has an on-site G.F. Brady's location. Located next to the Waffle House. Yeah. Here's a nighttime look at the pool for the hotel. Kind of mid-sized, but it still gets the job done. And some economy hotels do not have a pool in Florida. That's the building where breakfast is on the bottom and the meeting rooms are on the second level there. There's the pool house. And yes, there is an ADA lift for accessibility. Located just beyond the beautiful Brady's here, we have the fitness center, kind of lackluster. You got one of these here, one of these down here, and one of these here. Obviously not a very big fitness center, but for a economy style hotel like this, it'll do. No towels, but there is a yoga ball. Relatively small, but it's still good to have. And there is water over there, and no cups with the water. It also smells kind of musty in here. And the water is mostly empty, actually. So, is the trash been taken out? Not recently. Fair enough. Well, let's see what else this hotel has to offer. As for vending machine offerings here, just a rough idea. Drinks. Ooh, look at that Sprite logo. I don't know what that is. Oh boy, fun times. And we are here in room 187. First thing I noticed was that it has one of these really older style key card readers. It's kind of a problem to get it to work. There. Perfect. Right here we're right next to the staircase, and I will say the room does smell a little musty upon first entry. Let me close this. So for starters, I am noticing that there appears to be the missing thing on the back of the door. That's supposed to tell you the fire exit route, as well as the maximum rate, occupancy, stuff like that. But there is a little link here to the guest directory. But that's already not a very good presentation sign right there. You got a standard latch lock there, deadbolt here, as well as a privacy please thing. It's a little bent, but it gets the job done. Then you have a mirror here on the side. You got one of these little door bouncy thingies. Over here you have a window. Looking at this, it looks a little gross, I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell if that's like a paint mishap or what, but not pretty so far. Down here we have the AC unit right here. It just seasons, whatever the heck that means, 71 degrees, pretty normal temperature for a hotel. Alrighty, then we're gonna go over here, look at the window. Window seems to be in decent shape here, except for whatever the heck that thing is. As well as some curtains here, a base level, and a blackout type to cover up that darn Waffle House sign that we do not want to see in the hotel room. Coming off of the AC unit right there, there's a piece of crap on the ground. Not literally, I would hope. You have a microwave right here. Let's take a peek inside. Which honestly doesn't look that bad. That corner's a little bit dinged up. Nothing too outlandish here. Yeah, the microwave actually looks decent. Complimentary toiletries are available at the front desk. Down here we have our fridge here. Let's take a peek inside. Aside from the crappy pan down here, the fridge itself looks decent. But that needs to be cleaned. That's unacceptable. Alright, and now we'll take a look at the beds, because we all know and love these economy style hotels. Get this light on over here, actually. That's a weird little light switch there. Inside this drawer, not a damn thing. Too good. simple room phone here. Very simple, as a matter of fact. Lamp looks decent. Not bad, not bad. There's your guest services directory there. Alright, let's take a look at these beds now that we've seen some of the room here. Let me take this out of the way so I can get a brief picture of over here. Alrighty. First things first, we have the 2 queen bedroom. Take a look at these pillows here. A little bit of a stain on that one. Looks fine. That one also looks mostly fine. Take off the sheets now. See what we're working with here. That sheet looks decent. Obviously you can't say for sure until you see most of the bed, but that's a good sign. Next level here, I'm not noticing anything too outlandish. Yeah, I don't see anything like that on here. Lift this bad boy up. See what happens next. I am way too comfortable taking apart hotel beds at this point. But, yeah, I don't see anything here. Let's lift up the last layer here. Make sure there's nothing funny going on in the mattress over here. And I do not see any problems here. Let's go check the other one very quickly. Slide these back over here. Normally I only do one bed if it's a decent-ish hotel, but this is a very base level economy, Best Western. So I just want to make sure I'm covering all my bases here. Pillows look fine. Base level sheet, I don't know what that is. Little ew, but whatever. Nothing wrong with this one. Yeah, no marks or anything on this one either. Let's go up another level, or down another level, I guess I should say. And it doesn't appear, it's already ripping a little bit by the way it's designed. I think that helps it stick on. And then, I don't see anything down here. But yeah, always gotta double check. Over here next to the TV, we have a TV here, Philips TV. Just basic stuff here. We do have a little envelope here, presumably for tips if you wanted to tip your housekeeper. Little lamp here. This is a brief map of the property here. If you look, it's got 3 buildings here. You got your lobby, the Beef O'Brady's, another smaller building over here, as well as this mixed-use building, which has access to the pool, the patio, the breakfast room, and the meeting rooms. Breakfast is from 7:30 to 9. You have a chair over here, as well as storage space under the TV. Connecting to the Wi-Fi is easy. Nothing in any of these, I would hope. Yep, nothing there. Then we got another chair here. Now we head over into the bathroom corner. If I can find the light switch for said bathroom corner. Alrighty, continuing on. Go. Alrighty, so over here we have a little area to hang up some clothes. Well, some wooden hangers that are kind of scrapey, but whatever. Ironing board and iron right here. Here at the sink counter, we have a tissue box holder. It's actually being used as a tissue box holder. I really respect that. Has the soap here. Little ice buckets and cups. Sink here. Sink actually looks pretty darn clean, except for some basic crap over there. Turn it on. Looks to be a decent sink. And you also have some coffee supplies over here and a hairdresser, as well as the smallest little light switch for this light here, which it appears the middle one doesn't even have a light bulb installed in it, which is also kind of funny. There's your fire alarm. Whatever, a Faraday horn. And then in here is the bathroom itself. They left one roll of toilet paper on here. This is just plain nasty, by the way. If you're a hotel, please do not do that. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to throw that one out and just use that one from the get-go. Here's your toilet. Is anything on the seat? That's just like a dent. No branding on the toilet, but you get the point. Haven't been flushed, to be quite honest with you. You have a couple of towels available here. Shower curtain is hanging against here and placed into the railing inside of the sink. I do like that, or inside of the shower. I do like that it's a curved shower head, so I can pull it out of the way relatively easily. We turn it on real quick and just get a feel for it. I'm not too optimistic looking at this head here. Could be worse actually. I'm not complaining. And then the bottom here actually looks pretty decent aside from some basic marks on the wall over there. Well, all things considered, that's my room here at the Best Western. So far, I would say it's decent, but we'll see how I sleep. It's also a decent distance away from the Kennedy Space Center, despite being the Space Shuttle Inn, so, yeah. I wonder if I'd rather be in space than staying here. But, yeah. One thing I don't like about this hotel is just the outright sloppy presentation of some of this stuff. This looks horrible. I could peel this off the wall if I really wanted to. And like the base of the door, this doesn't look like it would be that hard to maintain or at least wipe down every once in a while. Like, sheesh. Yeah. Slightly annoying. All things considered, I definitely can't complain too much about my stay here at the Best Western Space Shuttle Inn. I do wish that there was a little more attention to detail in some places, but overall, for the price I paid, it wasn't terrible. Could have been a little better, but it's worth considering staying here if you're in the area. That'll be it.